notice how prices are dropping in the hottest markets. I mean, traditionally what the hottest markets are. That being, Florida, Texas, California, New York, and the larger Phoenix area. They're just all dropping. So would you find it surprising that we are once again sitting on more equity than we have ever had in this country despite prices going down? In truth, these 2 points are not contradictory. They actually make sense together, and I'll explain that. Equity measured as a share of total real estate value for owner-occupied homes hit 72.7%. Can you believe that? We on average have 72.7% equity on our primary residence. And that was for the second quarter of 2024. The highest level since 1958, according to the Federal Reserve's latest report on financial accounting. Man, these boomers, they have it made. Now, let me add one more piece of information, then I'll explain why all of this makes sense. Credit card spending growth is slowing down. Consumers have been in a pretty frugal mood. Revolving debt, which mostly includes credit card balances, fell 1.2% in August. I can't believe that. This is according, once again, to the Federal Reserve's latest consumer credit report. Even though credit card debt has hit a record high at $1.14 trillion, consumers are slowing their roll on their spending. They're starting to catch wind of what's really going on here, aren't they? But that's a lot of money buying a lot of crap that we really don't need, and the average credit card currently charges more, north of 20% interest. So, here's the response to this whole mess. People are now coming to terms that our new and wildly more expensive life is just the norm. This is pretty much it. We're not going back to what we had before. Chili's is not going to relaminate new menus that bring the prices down on the baby back ribs. It ain't gonna happen. This is the new norm. This is what you get, and people are coming to terms with their inability to live yesterday's lives at today's prices. So what are people doing? They're cashing in on that 72.7% equity, an unbelievable number, and they're moving towards less expensive markets. Stuff in the Midwest. I personally know people who are doing this. That's why property values are sustaining. Even though our big markets are going down, it's the less expensive markets that are saving our ass. So people are saving their money, they're slowing their spending, and they're moving to less expensive markets. Thus, the big cities and states are seeing prices decline, yet record equity and credit card spending cements my point here. So what do you do? Well, you as a loan officer or even a realtor, you have to do the same thing. You have to come to terms with the fact that this market that we're in right now, this is your new norm. Rates are not going to move down substantially. The refi wave that we were waiting for, it's not coming, and sellers are not coming off their prices yet, though I think they will. Understand this market is now officially the new norm. So I guess I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do about it? Now, here's kind of what I think. I just saw a post from one of my friends, Kai McBride, and he said, whenever I send promo emails, I get 100 plus out-of-office replies from loan officers. If I share that list, you can go after their realtors because they're not working. How much would you pay for this list? Of course he said this tongue-in-cheek, to a certain point, but he's not wrong. You see, for most loan officers and realtors who are their own bosses, they're their own cool boss. You know that boss. You remember that one? The one who doesn't care if you miss work, if you're late, if your efforts are below standard. They don't care. They just give you a pass. They're your cool boss. We all had one of those. The problem is, we're being our own cool boss. We choose to be our own cool boss and allow things to slide. Idle time means idle tea time over on the greens. Here's what's lost in this whole mess. We are going through a resizing, not a temporary one, a permanent one for loan officers and realtors. At our height, get this, we had north of 4 million realtors in 2007. Now we have about 1.3 million. That's a bloodbath, but it's a good bloodbath. We've gotten rid of nearly 3 million of the lowest producing, least professional realtors for our profession. That's a good thing in my book. What we have left standing is about 1.3 million of the best. That's where we want to be as an industry. You see, the same thing is happening in the mortgage market with loan officers, and here's why I like this market. We're going through a permanent resizing, and we will be left, just like the realtors, with the top producing, most professional loan officers, the ones who show up to work and the ones who aren't on temporary permanent vacation, the ones who are not their own cool bosses, the ones who are pros, the ones who see the blown coverage, the profoundly incredible opportunity that this hard market offers us. And those LOs, as we speak, are going to work. That's all you have to do. But you have to do it no matter what the tea leaves of the industry reads for the day. You simply have to go to work and show up and give it your best. And if you do that, you'll find a way through. I hope this helps. Hey, listen up, loan officers. Things are changing right now and they're hard. I get it. But what we're doing over here at Mortgage Shots is we're crowdsourcing best practices with loan officers. It's free of charge. We meet Tuesday and Thursday at 11 Pacific time. If you'd like to be part of our free crowdsourcing for loan officers group, all you have to do is fill out the information down below, and I will catch you, next Tuesday.